How's it going, everyone? My name is Digit and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now myself and a bunch of other people just got done watching the new Taken King stream. If you guys didn't know, Deej and two other guys, I forgot their names, went into the tower and they pretty much just revealed a bunch of the stuff that's going into the tower, you know, a bunch of the things we wanted to know. A lot of interesting facts, a lot of cool things that we learned that are coming out in the Taken King. Now I have a whole notes on my iPhone. I have a whole section full of notes that I'm going to be explaining to you guys. Now keep in mind, I don't have any gameplay playing in the background, so I'm just reading off my notes. I'll probably put the corresponding videos up to what I'm talking about, that way you guys can understand what I'm saying. So let's get right into it. First off, I'm going to start off with what we already know. Real quick, you know, the intellect percentages, they're no longer percentages, they're now time. So let's say you have 250 discipline or whatever. It's not going to give you like a 65% discipline. It's going to tell you how long exactly it takes for you to get another grenade. Same thing with intellect. If you have like 20% intellect, it'll tell you how long it takes to get a super just with intellect. So those are really cool. You know, you're not going to be wondering how much the points deal towards your super regeneration or your grenade regeneration, which is really awesome. Going into the bounty slots, we actually went up from 10 to 16 bounty slots, which is awesome. A lot of cool things with bounties, a lot of cool topics I'll get into a little bit later. Yeah, just a lot of cool stuff. Also, we got new bounties. Now, these bounties are a lot more simplified. I'll have them on the screen right now. They're not going to be the out-of-the-way bounties that we always do, like, you know, the 20 kills with a super, or get 3 kills with super 20 times, you know, fusion rifle kills, go on 6 patrol missions on the moon. They're not going to be that annoying. They're now going to be easier, like get 30 kills with solar weapons, you know, kill 30 hive. You know, it's going to be really easy, and they're not going to be a pain in the ass. You don't have to go down to the tower to actually redeem your bounties. You can do them right from your screen, so you don't have to step out of your time, go out of your way to do that. Makes it a lot easier, makes it a lot more awesome. Now, I'm going to be bouncing all over the place with these. They showed different, similar topics at different times, so I might go back to bounties in a little bit. I will go back to bounties in a little bit. Well, real quick, bounties can now be tracked. If you guys didn't know, if you hover over your bounties, you press X, and then when you pull up your ghost, it actually shows you the bounties right there. You don't have to press start and go over to inventory. It shows you guys what you have to do just by pressing the select button or the back button, you know, depending on your console. Now, another thing that's been going around, ever since we got the first Taken King trailer, you know, assumptions have been made. A lot of people have had different theories, myself included, but it's now official. Quests will unlock subclasses. Certain texts or certain quests are going to be harder than others, and those quests actually do unlock subclasses. As you can see right now, it shows him, or it shows one of the rewards actually being the Stormcaller subclass, which is really cool, and I can't wait to do those. Now, one thing that I saw that he pointed out, one of the guys, Tyson Green, I think his name was, pointed out, one of the cool additions that they're going to be doing. Let's say you make a new character, a brand new character, you know, level 2. You got to get through the first mission, though. You go through the first Destiny mission, you know, get your ship and all that, get your grenade. Once you get the tower for your first time, in your postmaster, you'll have a little icon, a consumable, where when you use it, it'll automatically bump your level up to 25. This is really awesome. You know, it really gets rid of that grind that the new players are going to have. Of course, you know, assuming that you've been playing for a while, they know that, you know, Taken King just came out. You're not going to want to spend a lot of time grinding your character just to get it to 30 so you can keep on upgrading your light levels. That's another thing we'll get into later, but I'm going off topic here. But yeah, so automatic 25 consumable. It's pretty awesome. It can't be undone, so once you use it, you're done, which is really cool. Now, ghost shells. Ghost shells are a big thing. Ghost shells can be acquired many ways. You can acquire them from Lord Shax. You can acquire them from the speaker, and I think you can also do it from strikes. I don't know if they explain that or not, but a lot of different ways to get ghost shells. And as you guys know, the ghost shells also add perks, or now have perks and light levels. So now you have intellect added to them. You have perks such as they detect where spear bloom, or they detect where helium filaments are, and they also give you extra glimmer for killing certain enemies. So you kill hive, you get a little bit extra glimmer for it. Only certain ghosts do that. I think it's only the legendary ones give those glimmer bonuses, but nonetheless, you know, they're actually putting a spin on ghosts and actually giving them a lot of different, you know, colors. I really wish they could make shaders work on ghosts and guns. That'd be really cool, but unfortunately that's not how it is. Now, new emblem collection. As you can see, I have footage of it somewhere, but there's a bunch of new emblems that we're gonna receive. They look all really cool, but there's also like an emblem vault. So you can actually put your emblems all in one area so to reduce space off your character and off your vault, which really helps a lot, along with those other cool emblems. Now, factions have allegiances. Now, allegiances are pretty much like weekly bounties. You can only get one a week, or I'm sorry, you can only be, you can only have an alliance with one faction a week. So let's say I want to do New Monarchy. Once I do New Monarchy, I cannot do that again until the next week. So if I don't want to be New Monarchy anymore, I can go over to, I can go over to Dead Orbit or Future War Cult, but only one per week. So you gotta make up your mind and really choose the faction that you want. Now the cool thing is that the allegiance allows all the reputation, so from Crucible, from Vanguard, from everything, all that reputation goes to your faction as well. So it really helps you level up your factions, and it really adds a much easier spin to the faction upgrading. Now, of course, if you look at the gear, we also have a bunch of new perks added to them. A lot of cool perks. Let's say one of them being, I think, is like a solar. If you get killed by, if you're getting shot at by like a solar weapon or a weapon of a certain type of burn, you get a 5-second like boost to recovery while being shot at with that burn. Or there's another one where if you have a subclass equipped with a certain burn, like let's say solar, let's say I have the Sun Singer subclass equipped for my Warlock, and it actually gives you extra armor while using that subclass, which is really cool. I'm not sure how much extra armor you'll get. Obviously not going to be too much, because you don't want to make Warlocks more OP than they already are, but regardless, that's still pretty cool. So let's see what that new faction material exchanges for reputation. This is one of the things that really caught my eye when they were going through the factions. Now you can exchange certain materials, for reputation. So like let's say you have extra, weapon parts, you exchange some and you get reputation for that faction, which is really awesome. Really helps out again with upgrading those factions. Now they also have their specific quests, which also give them extra XP to those factions. And also, faction packages are now have guaranteed legendaries in them. This is really awesome. So every time you upgrade your faction one whole, I guess you can say revolution, when you go to the postmaster, you will now be guaranteed a legendary, possibly an exotic, which I thought was really cool. So and also they increase the chance for shaders, which is really cool. But not only that, let's say you get a shader from New Monarchy. I'm sorry, I'm using New Monarchy because it's my favorite faction. Apologize to you guys who do not like New Monarchy, but let's say you turn in a bounty. I'm sorry, you unlock a package and you get a certain shader for New Monarchy. Sweet, I got the shader. The next time you open a package, let's say you do end up getting another shader from that package. Remember, it's not guaranteed, but there's a higher chance. It is guaranteed that you will not get the same shaders twice. So let's say I get a certain shader one week, the next week I get a package, I turn it in, I get a different shader. Once you get a shader, you will not get that shader repeated, so it guarantees your chance of getting every single shader for that faction, which I thought was outstanding. I hate getting like Bitter Steel 5 weeks in a row, or I'm sorry, like 5 packages in a row. It's really stupid, and you're trying to get all the other cool shaders that Dead Orbit, New Monarchy, and Future War Cult have to offer, which I thought was really cool, really awesome stuff. Now we're also gonna be having PvP and PvE quests that you can return to shacks, and not just for PvP but for PvE as well, which is pretty awesome. It actually gives those hardcore Crucible players a chance to level up and their certain faction, and just to help them out a lot. Now get this, Crucible bounties from Lord Shaxx now reward you Nightfall tier rewards, guys. I'm talking exotics, legendaries from doing these certain bounties. Now obviously these bounties are not going to be getting 30 kills in one game, that's stupid. Everyone can do that, but they're going to be much harder than that. They're going to be pretty difficult bounties, but once you complete those, you get Nightfall tier rewards, which is amazing. Can't wait to try that out. Vanguard and Crucible marks are now a new currency. So all those Vanguard marks, you have 200 Vanguard, 200 Crucible, those all getting combined into a thing called legendary marks, which can be used for a wide variety of things. You can buy legendary gear on all factions of that. But another cool thing with the legendary marks, there's no limit in earning them. So like, you know, if you play Crucible, you have a meter that goes around, and once you earn up to 100, you can't earn any more. Well, now that's different. The cap is still 200 for the marks, but if you like say you spend half of that, you spend 100 of those marks, you can earn another 100 back in the same week. So you don't have to wait a whole week, a whole reset for those marks to reset. You can earn as many as you can in a week as long as you're spending the equivalent. So let's go into exotic blueprints. Exotic blueprints are a big thing. Now they display all the exotics you've received, as we all know that. So all the exotics that we've received during the game on all characters are now kept in this area. So let's say like I dismantled my Galahorn by accident. You know, I don't know who would do that, but oh shit, I lost my Galahorn. I can go into the exotic blueprint terminal and actually pick up my Galahorn again, but you have to pay, I think, 50 legendary marks as well as an exotic shard and like 2,500 glimmer. But the fact that you can buy your dismantled exotics back is freaking awesome. It really clears out that vault space. Another topic I'll get into that I know you guys are going to be freaking excited about. Those of you who already watched the stream already know what I'm talking about, but that's probably going to be the last topic I get into. Now, Year 2 exotics have special perk additions. So, we all know the Destiny Year 1 exotics are just the regular ones. Now, if you purchase the upgraded Year 2 exotics for certain materials, they actually have upgraded perks. I'm not sure if like certain ones are special for different guns. I'm not sure about that. But I think there's a clip somewhere. If I have it, I'll put it up on the screen. But they actually have different perks that you can help out. I think the Suros, like, instead of just having the when you aim in you shoot slower, and when you aim out you shoot faster, it's like when you aim out, like you do, I forgot what the perk was. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see. I can't remember off the top of the head. Remember, I'm not looking at any footage, I'm just straight going off my notes and what I remember, so it's a little bit harder for me. But yeah, so honestly it's pretty cool. Now another cool thing about the exotic bout blueprints are that once you earn an exotic, let's say you dismantle it and you rebuy it, as you upgrade that exotic, the better perks come first. So now we don't have to wait like until the very end to get that really cool perk for your Galahorn. The Wolfpack rounds are now going to be like towards the beginning. So that's one of the first things you unlock rather than like the stupid soft launch and all that crap. So that's really cool. They definitely made the upgrading experience a lot better. Now, another big topic, guys. You know, you're playing Vanguard Rock or you're playing Vanguard Dragon, grinding for engrams, hoping to get legendaries. Once Taken King comes out, there's no need for that anymore. The Cryptarch now sells legendaries. Legendary, guys, I can't believe it. He's actually selling all 4 different types of legendaries: the guns, the armor, and the class items, I believe. Really cool stuff. He's actually going to be selling real legendaries. I'm not sure if when you buy it they come as guns or if they come as legendaries, but probably just the engram himself. But they do cost 50 legendary marks. I think it's 50. It might be 100, but 50 each, which honestly isn't too bad, you know, for a legendary. And you do get the same a chance of getting an exotic from those, which is pretty sick. Now the gunsmith, they're bringing him back to life. They're giving him a bigger use. The gunsmith now has reputations, and he has these things called Arms Day Orders, which are pretty much like his bounties, and they're pretty cool. When he uses guns, you can see on the screen there's like a list of 5 guns. They're kind of in like a white border. If you go out in PvP, PvE, and get kills with those guns, you can actually increase the rank for the gunsmith. And once you get to rank 1, you can purchase these Arms Day Orders, which upon completion award you with that gun the next week. So there's the rotation for the guns is every Wednesday. Every Wednesday he's gonna have new guns for you to try out. So the day after reset. And so let's say one Wednesday I get this, this auto rifle. I complete the Arms Day bounty for it. Then the next Wednesday I actually get that gun. Another cool thing that they showed in the stream was that they have a new infuse mode to guns. Infusion, Ascension, it's kind of similar, but not at the same time. They're both forms of upgrading, but what infusion is, when you click on infusion, it'll show you guys a list of guns, and what you can do is, let's say you have a legendary gun that is a piece of crap, you do not want it anymore. whatever damage that gun has, when you infuse it with the gun you want to infuse it with, it actually increases that gun. So let's say I have an auto rifle and I want to upgrade the auto rifle, and then I have the scout rifle that's a piece of crap. If I infuse the scout rifle with the auto rifle, the two damages kind of combine to a percentage, and the auto rifle's damage now goes up. The downfall to this is that you lose your scout rifle. So if you infuse them together, the gun you infused it with goes away, and the new gun gains extra damage. I'll show you some footage on the screen. Pretty cool add-on. I think it's going to be really helpful with helping people upgrade their guns and getting them to a higher level, which I thought was really awesome. Now, the biggest thing, the biggest thing that we've all been waiting for, the biggest question, the biggest problem, one of the biggest problems in Destiny, vault space. We're always running out of vault space. You know, we have to dismantle stuff, and that's a pain in the ass. But get this, guys, vault space is now being doubled. Not just in total, they're doubling both the armor and the gear. It's ridiculous. I think the slots go up to 72 now. It's crazy. And also, with those exotics now being in your exotic blueprint tab, you don't have to use those exotics to fill up your vault, which means you can have just a lot of space. 72 spaces is a ton of space, guys. I cannot wait till 9/15/15 when this comes out, because I'm just going to be taking a lot of stuff, clearing out my vault, clearing out my characters. I know my characters are like stacked with guns I don't want to delete necessarily, so I cannot wait for this. And of course, to end it off, you know, they're showing off the cool dance moves that I'm assuming you get when you pre-order the digital copy or something like that, the digital edition of Destiny, of the Taken King, where like the $20 add-on that you get those extra dance moves. So those look pretty cool. But yeah, that's been pretty much it, guys. They didn't show too much, you know, in a whole hour of streaming, and those are pretty much the main topics I got out of my notes. This is a pretty long video, 16 minutes, but we'll get through it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the Taken King, what you're most excited for. You know, I love comment interaction. I don't know how many times I can tell you guys this. I really do love seeing your comments. You know, when I get like 10 plus comments on a video, I get really happy. You know, to know that you guys are actually commenting on my videos, it's really cool. So if you guys can tell me what you're most excited about for Taken King, that would be a blast, and I can't wait. So thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to smash that like button, and as always, my name is Digit, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.